Hey everyone, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. If you're new, please consider subscribing. But you're reading the title, we're going to be talking about Caspa, so let's get right into it. Before I begin though, as always, just a quick disclaimer, anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So looking at the overall market, we are seeing a little bit of a pullback as we are going into Sunday morning. And as far as Kaspa is concerned, will you believe it? We're seeing once again a pullback of about 1.6%. So, even though we are seeing a few handful coins here and there that are still holding, the overall momentum, you're still not seeing Caspa having that momentum shift in itself, which is something I've been stating over the course of the last few days. But let's waste no more time and take a closer look and see what is happening, and of course, what is yet to come. Looking at the price, 12.8 cents, down about 1.9% in USD and about 2% in Bitcoin comparative. Market cap is at about almost $3.2 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume is at about 24.3 million. Let's shift our focus towards the Bitcoin dominance and really understand what's happening with the dominance index. So, during Saturday, mid-Saturday, we actually saw the dominance pulling down and actually wicked down to 58.77%, which actually gave some of the altcoins a chance to actually move towards the upside. But since then, we are seeing, the dominance picking up traction once again, and still pretty much on the verge of breaking towards a new yearly high. And we understand what that means if you follow me on the channel, and also, with the likes of Bitcoin, breaking towards a possible new monthly high, I think dominance could pick up traction and set a new yearly high for itself, which could give altcoins, a chance to, kind of lag behind, Bitcoin. And I'm sure no one wants to see that happening, but, that could be a reality because we have been noticing, that specific pattern really playing out over the course of the last few days, to be specific. And as far as Bitcoin is concerned, as I've said, Bitcoin is looking really good. Bitcoin's actually sitting at some levels we haven't seen since July. I think, Bitcoin has everything for itself to actually retest $69,000 and possibly even close that as we close out the weekend and, obviously enter, a brand new week ahead of us. And I think that could have, a really positive impact on the price of Bitcoin leading into this upcoming weekend. Remember, on the weekends, we do tend to see more manipulation than usual because CME futures are closed. But, so far the way Bitcoin is holding is quite impressive and, deserves, quite a bit of credit. But, despite that fact, as I've been stating, around all my updates, I still do believe, we got to be very cautious leading up to the elections due to uncertainty that is still in the space. Obviously, you can't have it both ways, meaning that with the uncertainty, you cannot just, be sitting at your profits in case, market tumbles over, so will your profits. So the best thing that you could do in that case is, lock some profits in or have some stop losses in place. I cannot stress this enough. But so far, as far as Bitcoin price is concerned, looking good. But let's shift our focus towards Caspa. So will you look at this, guys? We actually saw Kaspa making its way up to 13.3 cents yesterday, and a lot of people in the community started getting excited. But I was quite clear in my update yesterday, which was titled The Harsh Truth. And in that update, I spoke about the potential of the price of Kaspa, making its way back down to that 10 cents price point. I've been indicating that 10 cents could be a realistic price point retest in case Bitcoin were to tumble towards the downside. Pretty much since we were within this range. And people were calling me absolutely crazy, when I was making those, calls. And, let alone when I was talking about that there's a chance for the price of Caspa to retest, August 5th prices, people were calling me crazy. And well, you look at that, we actually went lower than that specific price point. Sometimes, like I said, and I might sound like a broken record, sometimes the chart speaks to you, and it was speaking to me as I've stated before. But yeah, definitely still feeling major weakness. And as I've stated before, you don't want to see a Bitcoin seeing a significant shakeout with the price of Caspa still chilling within this range. Obviously, I wouldn't be too worried if the price of Caspa was already still hanging in the 61.8 or the 0.50 fib zone. Even if then, Bitcoin were to tumble down, maybe like 10 to 12%. If that happened, that would have brought the price down where it's at, currently. But we are already there. The price of Caspa is already sitting that low. So the last thing you want to see is Bitcoin having a complete shakeout, which I still do believe, and I'm going to stick to my overall, opinion. I do believe if that happens, we could see Caspa price falling down to 10 cents. Or even lower, and if it goes lower, then like I said earlier, the upwards trend gets invalidated. And let's take a quicker look to really understand what's going on. So as you can see, as you know, the market saw a little bit of a pullback. We're seeing Caspa also see a little bit of a retracement within its price. We actually went down to 12.6 cents, but of course that is a little bit of a support. Saw a little bit of a bounce since then, but still, the price is looking quite bearish. And I would not be surprised if Bitcoin sees a little bit of a minor pullback and a potential retest down to $66,600 even. If that tends to happen, because that would be the next significant support for Bitcoin. Even if that happens, I think Caspa could see some lower levels, unless of course we hear some big announcement coming out, maybe a potential Caspa trust, which some people in the community are talking, is Grayscale going to announce that? Who knows, right? But as of now, as of recording this update, still significant amount of weakness being felt within the Caspa price, and that's just a reality right now. We need to maintain the price above that key resistance at 13.5 cents. That's the bare minimum in my opinion, but we're going to take it one step at a time. Let me know down below what you guys think. Love you all. See you tomorrow in Crypto ZX, and peace out.